William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I am the man to beat Daniel Dubois.
You're going to sleep.
UMAR, AHMED, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're in New York City, your hometown, David DIAMANTE.
Yes, how you doing, guys? Yeah, thanks, pleasure to have you here. UMAR, good to see you. We were just in DC, now we're in New York City.
Exactly.
Good stuff.
Yeah, obviously majority of the time I'm seeing you in London, but it's nice to come here, the mecca of boxing, and Anthony Joshua's unleashed in New York.
I think it's such a great thing. I mean, look, what Eddie Hearn and what DAZN and what Matchroom Boxing have done in the UK, bringing Buatsi, PBK, Katie Taylor, and now Anthony Joshua.
Callum Smith.
Callum Smith. You know, he's the superstar, and I think it's so exciting. I hope that the American fans take to him. I don't see how they couldn't.
When you say the American fan, what do they look for in a heavyweight, especially in terms of character?
A knockout.
Yeah, we know that inside the ring, but in terms of outside the ring?
You know, I think it's basically, there are certain guys that can transcend the sport. There are not many of them. You know, guys like Mike Tyson did it, guys like Muhammad Ali did it, guys like Oscar de la Hoya did it, guys like Floyd Mayweather did it, guys like Manny Pacquiao do it. Very few people can transcend the sport. Joshua has that personality that I think he could. He's a great guy, and as you just see him out here with the fans, he, you know, he's just that guy, man, and he takes it really serious. So hopefully he can be. We'll see if it can happen. He's definitely done it in England. Can he do it here?
Oh yeah, of course. Do you think there's a chance he could overtake Wilder in popularity in this country?
I mean, is there a chance? Yeah, there's a chance of anything. You know, to me, it's not even about that. It's just everyone's in their own kind of, I would say, you know, lane. I think though that the fact that Wilder just had this great fight against Brazil, he looked great, he knocked him out, and you know, made really quick work of him. I think that just fuels fire to have this fight with Joshua and Wilder. But I do think that Joshua's a really tough task, because I think that Andy Ruiz is a really tough fighter. I think Andy Ruiz doesn't look like a tough fighter. So to the casuals who are going to tune in on Saturday and they're going to see Andy Ruiz, who looks like a doughboy, they're going to say, you know, Joshua should have easily beat this guy. No, Andy Ruiz is a tough fighter. Make no mistake about it. He can fight.
Is Anthony Joshua in a bit of a lose-lose situation this Saturday with the casual market? Because if he goes and spanks him in 3 rounds, they'll be saying, oh, he's just a fat kid anyways. And if if it's a tough fight, we know that might be the case, because Andy Ruiz is a really good fighter, but the casual market won't realise that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I think as much as he's going to lose, he's going to win, because he is who he is. He's a great guy with a great smile and a great punch. I think Anthony Joshua is going to win fans no matter what he does. I think he's a superstar. So I think he's going to win fans no matter what he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of American fighters, who would you say have recently cracked it? So Canelo's cracked it, Mayweather cracked it. Who else would you say cracked it? Obviously Mike Tyson did, going a bit further back.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just went through that list. I mean, you know, you could kind of say Bernard Hopkins in a way, or Roy Jones in a way, but really guys like De La Hoya, guys like Mayweather, guys like Muhammad Ali, you know, those guys, you know, Mike Tyson, of course, transcended the sport. That's really what you're looking for, is those guys that can, you know, take it above. So it's like when they fight, the world stops, everybody watches, you know, and people are seeing what they're doing. I mean, Mayweather, the highest paid athlete in the world. So these are the guys that have done it. It takes more than being great in the ring. It takes more. You got to have that personality, and you got to do some stuff.
Good opportunities for the undercard fighters as well. You like Joshua Buatsi, Josh Kelly, who are immensely talented. Obviously, world champion Callum Smith, Katie Taylor looking to become undisputed champion. Yeah, exciting night.
It's a huge night. I mean, any of these fights could be like main events in other places. Callum Smith coming back, you know, after that great win over Grovesy in Saudi Arabia, winning the Super Series, you know, the Ali Trophy, the WBA World Super Middleweight Championship, and the WBC Diamond Belt. It's like, it's great to have him back. There's a lot of great fights at 168, but I think it's great to have him back. We'll see how he fares against Endam. Pretty Boy Kelly is just, if you haven't seen this guy fight, you need to tune in.
You a big fan of him?
I'm a huge fan. I mean, the hand speed, the head movement, the way he sees distance, he sees things in the ring. He sees things. And I think last fight out, some people said there was a little bit of showboating, which I think there was, but it turns out he hurt his hand. But his hand, it was just, it was just a bruise. It's back. He's back. He's looking in top form, and I think he's going to put on a great show. Joshua Buatsi, how can you not love this guy? Future superstar, another great superstar. And of course, Katie Taylor and Delphine Persoon, the WBC champ. She's
from Belgium.
The Belgian. She's 43-1. She's a tough fighter. So it's a really good fight, and that's what Katie says. She wants to fight the best, and that's what she's getting. So if she can unify the lightweight division, it's going to be very exciting. I think there'll be a huge Irish contingency coming to watch her on Saturday night.
Just the last one, David. Obviously, we were both in Maryland. Devin Haney put an absolutely spectacular performance on. Antonio Moran, a decent sort of fighter for Devin at this stage.
Sure.
And it was a boxing clinic, and then the knockout was just sensational.
It was a clinic. It was a clinic. I mean, the guy showed some real shades of greatness. I mean, what I really loved about him is really watching him. I loved his eyes, his awareness. It's like
a bit of Floyd in him.
I would say more like a young Roy Jones and like a young Sugar Ray, without the combinations. He didn't have the hands. He doesn't have the Sugar Ray had the hand speed combinations. He has a good counter punching, but I think he's got. We're seeing him now. He's going to get even better.
20 years old.
He's only 20. So yeah, I think we're seeing shades of all those. Maybe Roy, maybe Sugar, possibly Floyd, but just that awareness, his eyes, very aware, watching the distance, looking, and just he looked amazing. So really a knockout of the year contender right now.
Definitely. Eddie Hearn seems like he's bagged a good one there.
I think so, absolutely. I mean, everyone wanted him. Eddie got him.
All right, David Diamante, thank you very much for coming to IFL TV.
Guys, great. Thanks so much. Enjoy New York City. We'll see you at the fights.
Absolutely. Anywhere you recommend to eat? Been to Hooters.
Been to where?
Hooters.
Do not eat at...
Why?
Whoa.
Why?
Not here in New York City.
Why?
Go get a pastrami at Katz's Deli, or go out to Bensonhurst to La Polina for some Italian
Is it all
food.
in Manhattan?
No, that's in Brooklyn.
That's in Brooklyn.
Katz's is on Houston Street for the pastrami sandwich. That's delicious. Okay. You can go to Barney Greengrass for a bagel and some lox. You could go to Pizza Supreme on 8th Avenue for a slice, or Joe's Pizza in the West Village. That's good too. You got a lot of great.
There's
tons of great spots, man.
All right, David. Yeah. We'll see you during the week. No doubt.
Great stuff, brother.
Top man.
All right.
William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I am the man to beat Daniel Dubois.
You're going to sleep.